Welcome back, everybody. My name is Stan the Man, and this is the Sullivan Report here on the Dream Nation Network. Today, we're going to talk about Michael Corey Jenkins, a black man shot in the mouth by a white police officer. The DOJ opened up a civil rights investigation after a black man shot in the face by deputies. The shooting of a black man in Mississippi during a drug raid is the subject of a federal civil rights investigation. The U.S. Department of Justice announced the other day. The Justice Department was joined by the FBI and federal prosecutors in making the announcement Wednesday. This was last Wednesday, rather. The FBI Jackson Field Office, the U.S. Department of Justice Civil Rights Division, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Mississippi have opened up a federal civil rights investigation into a color of law incident involving Rankin County sheriff's officers. The FBI Jackson statement read, "The FBI will conduct the investigation in a fair, thorough, and impartial manner. As this is an ongoing investigation, we are not able to comment at this further time." Well, these guys were at home, and I guess they did a raid on their residence. And for, I think it was 2 hours, 6 police officers or sheriff deputies or whatever they was, tortured these guys. They waterboarded them with milk, and they even wanted to use sex toys on them. These were some sick individuals, these police officers, to the point where one of the officers shot Mr. Jenkins in the mouth, and he had to have his tongue surgically removed. This is unbelievable. During a drug raid in Rankin County, Mississippi, 32-year-old Michael Corey Jenkins suffered a bullet wound to the face. Black lawyers for justice for the period of 90 minutes. The alleged abuse included being shocked with tasers, waterboarded with various liquids around the house, including milk, while handcuffed. I thought you were supposed to take suspects into custody, not torture them for 90 minutes in their own home. The cops allegedly waterboarded the suspect Eddie Terrell Jenkins, or Eddie Terrell Parker, and Michael Corey Jenkins with milk, tried to use the sex toy and tried to use the sex toy on them. I mean, who does that? What state of mind do you have to be in to do something like that? This is, I mean, what do we have to do to survive these streets? Well, not only the streets, but in your own home. I don't know if they found any contraband or drugs in the house. Uh, I didn't get that far, but I don't think they did. If they did, it wasn't much because the guys they're not in jail. Let me see. They let me see. The investigation. No, it don't say. These officers used and violated the law of excessive force, illegal search and seizure, inadequate training and supervision Rankin County against Rankin County. They they don't supervise and monitor anything. Shabazz, that's one of the lawyers, said during a Wednesday press conference in Jackson. Jenkins was released Tuesday from the University of Mississippi Medical Center after undergoing 2 surgeries to treat mouth and head injuries, including the surgical removal of his tongue. According to Shabazz, who added Jenkins currently has trouble speaking. Of course, you would have trouble speaking if you can't, if you don't have a tongue anymore. Man, this is. For a period of 90 minutes, the alleged abuse, including being shocked with tasers and waterboarded with various liquids around the house, including milk, while handcuffed. This abuse was before a gun was placed inside Jenkins' mouth and then fired, according to Shabazz. I mean, try to put yourself in their shoes. That's that's a very scary thought. They sat there and pelted the men with eggs when they were on their knees handcuffed. Parker, 35, described the night as something he never thought he would go through. I mean, we were beaten, we were handcuffed, Parker said during the conference. It was traumatizing. And it was all it was a night of hell. Guess that's the best he can describe it. A night of hell. The Rankin County Sheriff's Department released a statement following the DOJ announcement. The multiple suspects were taken into custody and were contacted by Mississippi Bureau of Investigation to investigate the actions of our deputies. We are fully cooperating with the ongoing investigation and will continue to do so. Rest assured, if any deputy or suspect involved in this incident is found to have broken the law, he will be held accountable in accordance with the law. I mean, to me, that sounds kind of sketchy in itself. I mean, the man was shot in the mouth while he was handcuffed. If that's not a recipe for an arrest, I don't know what is. That is a recipe for arrest. All 6 of those deputies should have been fired. Fired and prosecuted. My name is Stan the Man. This has been the Sullivan Report. Have a good week, everybody.